What are the worst settings you could play Minecraft on? Today I'm going to be making my game pretty much unplayable by changing some of the settings in the game, so let's get straight to it. So the first setting I'm going to change doesn't make too much of a difference, but obviously it does change some things. So here you can see right now I've got the graphics set to fabulous, and as you can see the leaves on the trees are somewhat transparent and you can see through them, and they just look really nice. However, when I change the graphics from fabulous to fast, as you can see, the trees look quite different. The trunk's the same, but the leaves, they are no longer transparent. You can't see through them. I usually do play on this myself because it sort of helps with lag and stuff. Not really having it on, but I just prefer the other, fabulous graphics myself. So the next thing we're going to do is set the weather to rain and thunder, and then we're going to stop the weather by doing /game rule, and then do weather cycle, which is right here, and we're going to set that to false, so that way it will always be thunder and lightning. Also, you can't really see rain in these settings. You can see the sort of grey skies though. So yeah, it's going to be like this for the whole of the game now. So another thing which isn't that much of a issue really, but we could set the time to night. So we do /time set night. And yeah, that's going to make it extra dark so you can hardly see. But you can still see somewhat. So now we're going to actually get into more of the settings. I'm going to turn the brightness all the way down to moody. So that just means you can actually really hardly see now. You can't actually see. You can somewhat make out the blocks. But it doesn't look that good. We're also going to turn the game rule off for daylight cycle. So /game rule, do daylight cycle and then false. So that way it will continuously be like this. So it will be continuously dark with the added moody brightness. The next thing we're going to do is turn all the render distance down to 2 chunks. This basically means you can't actually load any chunks in. So as you can see, it can only see this far, and we can only see the rest of it when we move. Obviously having extra chunks means that you can see further in the distance, and this just honestly really limits how far you can see, and it just doesn't look that good, to be honest. And now we're going to get into some of the more limiting stuff. So firstly, we're just going to change the language. I'm going to change it to this language just because it doesn't look English, so everything's going to be different. Obviously, as a sort of player of Minecraft for a long time, I know what buttons are what, but it still might be confusing to those of you who don't actually play Minecraft that often. So now what we're going to do is something a lot of you have been anticipating. We're going to turn the frame rate down. For now, we're going to leave it on 20, but towards the end of the video I'll turn it down to 10. You can already sort of tell it's just really sort of like, it's kind of really laggy, like, but when we get down to 10 FPS, we're really going to see some stuff. Seriously, it's still hard to see stuff, you know. You can hardly tell. Here you go. So now we're gonna just change the keys to a bunch of different things. Like, I don't really care what we do, to be honest. It's just gonna be really confusing to like play the game. Need to quickly, no, we need to go, no, oh my god. You can see how much it really is hard to like do certain things. And yeah, as you can see, obviously moving around is the same. There you go. So this is like, so D is to move to the left now. You see, I'm just pressing all the buttons. So B is like to open inventory now. It's really confusing for what, because especially since it's different languages. Oh, the T is still the same. So I is shift. But yeah, literally I'm just pressing every single button trying to, oh my god, I've just, yep. Alright then, yeah, I'm gonna stop the game there. Before I do, I'm just gonna turn the frame rate, which I know a lot of you have been waiting for. I'm gonna turn it right down, when I can find the right button. Here we go. So I'm going to turn it right down to 10 FPS. And yeah, as you can see, it's really laggy. Like, looking around, it's really laggy. Obviously, you can get lower than this, but this is what you can set the max frame rate to. But obviously, if your game's really lagging, then it's going to be way worse. You can seriously, like, I've been down to 0 FPS before when my game has been lagging. Yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching. I don't recommend setting your settings to anything like this, because you're just going to make the game unplayable. Like, I'm just having to walk to the side now just to be able to play this game. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!